Welcome to Scholars Tutorials once again. We are going to continue with the correction of errors in the suspense account. So now, they can give you a question to calculate for your adjusted net profit. So this is how you are going to go about. I'm going to give you the format. After that, we take a question and we solve it together. So now, you have your adjusted net profit. You underline this next. So now they will give you a reported profit. So now your reported net profit. You have your balance. Will be here. After that, you are going to add anything that reduces profit. Anything that's going to reduce profit. So when you go to the profit and loss, trading profit and loss account, any item that is going to reduce profit, you are going to add it. So add, let's say we have sales undercast. So any revenue undercast, you add it. So add revenue undercast. And any expense overcast, we are going to add it. So expense overcast. After that, you less after that, less any revenue overcast. You know that when revenue is overcasted, it's going to increase the profit. So you less any revenue overcast. So less revenue overcast. And then also, when expenses is undercast, it's going to increase the profit. So you less expense undercast. So that's your adjusted net profit. So as I said, anything that is going to make the profit increase, you ought to be less it. And anything that's going to make the profit decrease, we add it back. So now let's take a question and solve it together and see how it's going to do. So you can see on your screen a question. Example 5. The trial balance of EN Odat Limited for the year ended 31st December 2015 failed to agree, and the difference of 80 Ghana was debited to the suspect account. The following errors were detected on 31st March 2016. I. Gas sales overcast by 90 Ghana. I. Gas insurance undercast by 40 Ghana. We have cash received from debtors entered in the cash book only 50 Ghana. A purchase of 59 is entered in the books. Debit and credit entries as 95. B. The profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2015 is closed with a net profit of 2,500 Ghana. So the requirement is you are required to A. Write out the general entries to correct the above errors. B. Show the suspense account. And C. Prepare a statement showing the adjusted net profit. So first, we are going to deal with the journal's entry. You are going to enter the following errors into the journal to correct it. After that, then you show the suspense account and prepare a statement showing the adjusted net profit. Okay, so now we know that you are going to solve the question. So let's start with the journal. That's what the requirement. So our journal, then after that we go to the suspense, and then I just tell them. So we are done. So now our particulars, our debits, and then so let's take the I. The I is saying what? Let's go to the first. This. Okay, let's start the question. The trial balance of EN orders limited for the year ended 31st December 2015 failed to agree, and the difference of 8 was debited to the suspense account. So the 80 is going to the debit side of the suspense account and not the general. Let's continue. The following errors were detected on 31st March 2016. Sales overcast by 90. So sales overcast by 90. Now, when sales is overcast, let's look at this sales overcast. Okay. Let's open the sales account. Sales account. Okay. Now, you know that sales is having a credit card. So sales is having a credit card. So when sales is overcast by 90, then this place is overcasted by 90. How do we correct it? We correct it by debiting sales with the same 90. That's the same figure which was overcasted. So now sales is debited by 90 in the name of suspense. And note that any transaction or any error that affects the agreement of the trial balance is going to the suspense account. So in the name of suspense, we debit sales. So now you go to the journal and then you write the debit set first. That's the sales. You have sales. Okay, so the sales account will be debited with 90. And then you go to the suspense account. And you credit that with 90. Note that any error that affects the agreement of the trial balance will go to the suspense account. So now, this suspense here, the reason why I didn't start here is that you don't start here, you have to put some space before you write the suspense for the credit side. Okay, so now let's go to the second question. Now look at the second question. It says, insurance undercast by 40. Okay, so insurance undercast. Let's first look at the transaction first. So insurance. You all know that insurance is an expense and it has a debit balance, right? So debit balance. So if insurance is undercast, meaning this place is undercasted by 40. So what do you do? You have to go to the other side. You have to add it. You have to add it to it. That's 40. So you correct the error because insurance is undercast. So you have to add it back to correct the error. Now when you go to the general, first you know that insurance is at the debit side. So okay, so we will narrate any error which is being corrected in the data before we go to the next transaction. Next error. So now the first one, how do we narrate it? You know that the sales account was what? Overcast. So now sales being sales overcast. Now correct. Then you underline it nice. Okay. Now let's go to the second transaction. That second error, that's it says insurance was undercast. So as I said, insurance is on the debit side. So you write insurance first. So insurance account. That's what 40. And then suspense 40. What's the narration? B insurance undercast now correct. So B insurance undercast now correct. And you underline it nice. Okay. So now let's go to the next error. Okay. So the you have cash received from a debtor entered in the cash book only 50. So let's say cash received. Okay, so cash received from a debtor. Let's see the account involved. We have a cash account and then we have a debtors account. Okay, so now cash and debtors. So we are receiving, you know that you receive 50 here. So we debit cash account and then credit debtors account. But this is the case, we didn't credit the debtors account. We only debited cash account. So here you have to credit debtors account with the 50 that the name of suspect. So when we go to the dinner, you have debtors to be at the credit side. So the suspense will be the first one. So I that's suspense. That is what fifth. Now we have our second one to do. That is debtors account. That's also fifth. Now the correction. The narration will be so B error of single edge. Now correct. So we are done with the third question. So now let's go to the fourth one. Okay, question I. A purchase of 59 is entered in the books. Debit and credit entries as 95. So we know that this error is not going to affect this. We know that this error is not going to affect the agreement of the trial balance. So let's look at this entry of the account. So now we have our purchase account, and then our creditors account. So it says the debited purchase with 95 and credited with 95. Now we were supposed to do it 59. So now you are going to find the difference of 95 and 59, which is 36. And then we write it at the opposite side to cancel it out. So now we credit purchase with 36 and then debit creditors with 36. So when we go to the dinner entry, let me continue here because that is it. So we have our yes. We have debit and then credit. So now purchase was credited by 36 and creditors was debited with 36. So the creditors will be first because we are going to report the debit side first. So we have this creditors account. Which is what? 36. And then purchase account. Which is also 36. So what? B error of what? Overcast. Now correct. So B error of overcast. Now correct. Now you underline it nice. So we are done with the journal. So let's move on to the suspense account. You know that creditors are 1, which is I4. So what? Mean error of what? Overcast. Now correct. So mean error of overcast. Now correct. You underline it. Nice. So we are now with the journal. So let's move on to the suspense account. So the second one says you should show the suspense account. Okay, so now our suspense account. Okay. So now let's look at the first I. It says the trial balance of year and that limited for the year ended 1st December 2015 failed to agree, and the difference of 8 was debited to the suspense account. So 80 was debited to the suspense account. So our balance was down. That's our 80 to the suspense account. Okay, so let's go to the second one. So the second one says that sales overcast by 90. So sales overcast by 90. How do we record this? So you know that, as I said earlier, sales has what? A credit balance. So if it's overcasted by 90, meaning we are going to debit sales with 90. So here, suspense will be credited. So sales 90. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. The II says insurance undercast by 40. So insurance undercast, meaning that insurance having a debit balance and being undercast. So you have to debit insurance by 40. So debiting insurance by 40, we credit sales by 40 in the name of insurance. Now let's go to the next question. So it says cash received from the debtor entered in the cash only. So the cash received from the debtor. So when we receive the cash from the debtor, we have to what? Credit the debtor and then debit our cash account. But we debited our cash account and we didn't credit the debtor's account. So the debtor's account has to be credited. So here we are going to debit suspense in the name of debtors. With the amount that we said within the reduction of 50. Okay, so now we are done. Now let's see if our suspense account is going to agree. If it doesn't agree, meaning what we need to set. So now we have 80 plus 50, which is 130. And then we have 90 plus 40, which is 130. So we are done with the suspense account. Now let's go to the adjusted net profit. So our statement of adjusted net profit. Okay, so the question says that the profit and loss account for the year ended 1st December 2015 disclosed a net profit of 2,500. So now our reported net profit, which is 2,500. So we are going to add anything that decreases profit and less anything that increases profit. So let's go to the question and see. The question I says that sales overcast by 90. So when sales is overcast, it's going to increase profit, so you less it. So let's first add what you are supposed to add after that. So you less the one you less. So we are adding. So now let's go to the next one. Insurance undercast by 40. So insurance undercast, you are going to what? Less. It's an expense, so you are going to debt. Now the next one, cash received from a debtor entered in the cash book only. That is 50. That one is not going to affect the net profit. Now we go to the next one. A purchase of 59 is entered in the books. Debit and credit entries as 95. So purchase has been what? Overcast. Purchase has been overcast. So when the expense is overcast, we add it. So we add our purchase overcast. Purchase overcast. That's what? 36. Okay. Now let's the rest. We have sales overcast by 90. So we let sales overcast. 90. And then we have what? Again, insurance undercast 40. So insurance undercast. What? Okay, let's continue. So we have our adjusted net profit. So it's what? 2,406. We are done. Because 2,500 plus 36 is giving 2,536. So you let your sales overcast and the insurance undercast. Okay. Thank you for watching storage tutorials. Good luck. Let's meet in the next.